What's up guys, welcome back to another Modern Warfare 2 Remastered video here on my channel. Today's video, we are going to be talking about multiplayer in Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. So, we're going to be talking about the possibility of multiplayer delaying Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, and just about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered in general. So, let's start out with what we know so far. So first up, we had that leak from Amazon Italy that was saying that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is real. It was going to cost around 25 bucks, and it was going to release on April 30th, 2018. Then, after that, we had a bunch of sites like Eurogamer, Kotaku, and Charlie Intel who have all said that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is real. They even have like proof and documents and things from Raven Software saying that it's real, but that it does not include multiplayer. That's what we know so far. That's like the official, quote-unquote official, information that we have so far, because obviously it's not official because it doesn't come from Activision themselves, but it does come from a lot of reputable sources, which is basically official at this point. So that's what we know so far about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, is that Raven has been making it a little bit, and supposedly another studio is going to be actually the ones behind it. Not really Raven. Raven was kind of doing a little bit of work on it, but not that much. It's supposedly coming out April 30th, so the end of this month. It's going to cost about $25, and it's going to be campaign only, no multiplayer. So, from all that, we can kind of get a couple things. So, if it comes out on the 30th, why haven't we heard about it yet? Why haven't we gotten a trailer for it, or a teaser, or an announcement for it, or anything for it? Maybe a pre-order. We have nothing as it stands right now, and it's supposed to come out in about 2.5 weeks or so. Like, that's just completely off the table. That, I think the whole release date for it being April 30th will not happen. It is just gone at this point. Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is not coming out on April 30th. If it was, Activision would have put out a trailer for it by now. They would have announced it by now. They would have done something. There is no way that Activision would ever put out a game without any hype leading up to it, without pre-orders, without trailers, and without hyping it up and teasing it and advertising it as much as possible. That's what they do, that's what they like to do, and that's how they get so many sales, is that they get so many people excited for it, and they have so long to get excited for it. It gives consumers time to pre-order it. So say if like certain consumers can't afford it right now, they might have time to pre-order it before the game comes out. They can pre-order it, they can watch the trailers and stuff for it, they can pre-order the different versions of it, and they can even like play a beta for it or something like that, all these different things. Activision has been doing this for a long time, so they know what they're doing, and so they would not just release a game just like that, just out of the blue. They would tease the crap out of it. They would have pre-orders up months and months in advance, and that's why they announced Black Ops 4 in March, and it's not going to come out till October. That's, a good 7-8 months of hype leading up to it, and advertising and pre-orders, just so it can sell well. They're never going to just put out a game just like that, because there would be no leading up to it. Day one sales wouldn't be the greatest. They wouldn't be, that record high that Call of Duty always is, because you would only get those individuals who find out about it, say here on YouTube or Twitter or Charlie Intel or something like that. You'd get at most, I would say, 500,000 people buying it day one. If they just bam dropped it like that, at most 500,000 people. Call of Duty wants millions of people, like a good 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe even 10 million people buying it on launch. There's no way that they would not put out a game, without having at least that many pre-orders. So I think the April 30th date is just completely false, but the point of this video is to kind of talk about that April 30th release date. So my kind of theory on this as to why the April 30th release date was possible and that we haven't heard anything about it recently is because of multiplayer. So after that whole news about there not being a multiplayer mode in Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, the community just blew up, and everybody was just so confused and infuriated by this news. I posted videos about this. I'm still salty about that they would have the audacity to remaster Modern Warfare 2 but not include a multiplayer. It's just the dumbest decision ever. And so I think, in my opinion, my kind of conspiracy and theory here is that Activision definitely saw that, and they saw, oh crap, fans aren't going to like Modern Warfare 2 Remastered if it doesn't have multiplayer, so let's hold up on the trailer and announcing the game and everything right now, and let's hurry and make a multiplayer for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, and then we can put the game out. So I think that would probably be their best bet and would help sell the game more, because at this moment in time, since it doesn't have a multiplayer, you're not going to get many people buying the game. Sure, you'll get, you know, maybe a couple 100,000 people maybe buy the game for the campaign only, but you're not going to attract that huge crowd, that old school crowd that originally bought Modern Warfare 2 back in the day. You're not going to attract these players from Fortnite and PUBG and, you know, people still playing Black Ops 3 to this day. You know, you're not going to attract that crowd if you don't have a multiplayer. So I think that Activision has pushed back Modern Warfare 2 Remastered because they want to have it have a multiplayer. I think that Raven is right now, they're hard at work creating a multiplayer for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. We've had some little details and stuff about that. We've had scavenger packs and a bunch of leaked Modern Warfare 2 files in Modern Warfare 1 Remastered. So that kind of leads us to believe that maybe Raven was working on Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer. And I really think that it would just be the biggest flop and the biggest PR fail in history if Activision released Modern Warfare 2 Remastered without multiplayer. And I don't think Activision wants to go through that again ever since they had that whole flop with Infinite Warfare when it was first announced and the trailer having been the most disliked video on YouTube. I don't think Activision wants to go through that again, just having this absolute crap storm of PR and just hate against the game, because they obviously want the game to sell well. So my theory here is that the game has been delayed for multiplayer, that they're going to create multiplayer, add it in, then they're going to reveal it. Because, I mean, Charlie Intel and Eurogamer and Kotaku, these places have said that it's real, but they didn't say when it was coming out. So I think, personally, that Activision saw that fan feedback and is changing it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Is this just wishful thinking? Am I just, you know, hyping myself up a little too much here and just kind of letting myself up for failure? Or do you think this is actually possible? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.